Hey everyone, my name is Utsav Sapkota. I'm in the Melbourne Group 2 with two of my friends named Asini and Lasal. We'll like you to walk you through the incident causes, government's failures, frameworks, analysis and recommendations. I will go to the slide 2. This breach is one of the most significant in Australian financial history and it raises important questions about governance and security. We'll not only look at what went wrong but also how established frameworks and practices could have prevented it. I will walk you through slide 3 now. In March 2023, Latitude first reported 33,000 exposed records. This later grew to over 14 million records stolen, including license, passports, Medicare numbers, names, addresses, and dates of birth. The attackers used stolen third-party employee login credentials to gain access. As a response, Latitude took systems offline for weeks, refused ransom demands in line with government policy, and offered reimbursements. This breach disrupted services, damaged trust, and cost the company about $76 million. And now I would like to hand over this transition to Asini, who will be explaining the technical causes and government's failures that maps the bridge possibles. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Asini Sahara. Uh, Now I will explain the technical causes uh, and governance failures that made this breach prosper. So in this slide 4, we explain technical causes. So like uh, the attack exploited weak vendor security because detection was slow. Hackers accessed sensitive data before alerts were raised, and uh, this shows how dependent organizations are on third party security practices and how one weak link can compromise millions of customers. So, now let's move to the slide 5, governance failures. Governance played a major role in amplifying the damage. Key failures included weak vendor due diligence and oversight, no strong data minimization policies, meaning excessive records were stored, slow incident detection and response, a reactive governance culture rather than proactive planning. These gaps not only increase the impact but also expose non compliance with privacy obligations and industry standards. Ultimately, it shows that cybersecurity wasn't treated as a strategic priority by management. Let's move to the slide 6. We explain in this slide framework evaluation. Sorry. Looking at recognized standards, Latitude fell short across the board. Orbit. They failed in managing security and ensuring secure services. ISO 27001 weaknesses appeared in access control and operations security. Cybersecurity framework major gaps in identify and protect functions. Overall, Latitude lacked asset management, risk assessment, and data protection processes. This misalignment with global frameworks reduce resilience and left them vulnerable. Uh, Without those failures in mind, I will now hand over to Utsav, who will cover recommendations, encryption, reflection, and the conclusion. Thank you.
Thank you, Asini. Let's move on to the recommendations. To prevent future breaches, we suggest several measures. Strong identity and access management with MFA and least privilege access. Continuous monitoring for unusual use activity. Enforcing data minimization and retention with regular audits. Vendor risk assessments and ongoing monitoring. And also business continuity planning, including tested recovery drills. And also encrypting sensitive data to reduce the impact if stolen. These align with the best practices and global frameworks. Then move on to the AES encryption demonstration. Here's an example shown in here. A sample plain text message becomes unreadable ciphertext. Only with the correct key can it be decrypted back. Then this shows encryption as a last line of defense. Even if hackers gain access, data remains protected. It also essential for compliance with privacy laws. Then move on to the reflection on IT security. Our team's reflections are cybersecurity governance must be proactive and reactive. Next, vendor risk management is critical for supply chain security, and also data should never be stored longer than necessary. Strong encryption underpins trust, reputation, and compliance. Thus, the Latitude breach clearly shows the high cost of neglecting governance. Then move on to the conclusion. In conclusion, the Latitude breach is a warning for all organizations. It shows that neglecting governance, understanding vendor risks, and failing in align with frameworks and lead to massive financial and reputational damage. Embedding cybersecurity into strategy isn't optional, it's essential for survival in today's digital world. Thank you.